Tonight at 7.
It's been 2 weeks.
Aspiring playwrights. Performers on a real-life stage.
A way to show their creative side.
As prisoners at Northpoint.
This can serve them well, and it can serve society well.
LEX 18's Nicole Pence takes you inside for a look at the program that's helping these inmates discover their inner voice.
I'm blessed to be at this prison.
It's pretty much giving me my life back.
Tonight at 7 on LEX 18 News Evening Edition.
Welcome back to Evening Edition. To their victims and to the rest of society, they are known as murderers, rapists, and thieves. Men with criminal pasts with futures seemingly as bleak as their lives behind bars. But the inmates you are about to meet want you to know them as something else, playwrights. Tonight we are going to introduce you to a special program inside Northpoint Prison that is attempting to change these men's lives forever.
Quit blaming yourself.
There are voices inside this prison.
I'm black, so naturally, I need to get arrested.
That aren't usually heard.
Oh, that's right. What's done is done.
A place where creativity is often caged.
If you can't have what you want, nobody can.
Until now.
096, 054, 26 years, right. 1948-09, 6 years, right.
On the chapel stage at Northpoint Medium Security Prison, these men unleash their inner voices.
See, sir, in prison, you have to learn to conceal your emotions. You cover the pain with this hardcore exterior. You never tell people what you're feeling on the inside for fear that they'll use it against you.
Without custom-made sets or tailor-made costumes, these jail inmates perform.
What if she did go to the police?
Doesn't matter. Snap out of it, man, it's over.
Their words are meant to resonate, their real-world experiences played out in front of their peers and a select few community members.
Why does every white man have to be racist? You know, my dad and I both voted for Obama.
Obama? Is that supposed to be a joke, man?
True to their lives, not all moments on stage are serious.
I'm ready, Paige. You know, your high school sweetie. You know, when you went off to war over in Greece, we started seeing each other. Got married 3 years later, man.
Paige, you mean my high school backseat sweetie?
I never dreamed about writing. I never even thought about writing.
We're not going through this again, City.
Calvin Sturgill now considers himself a playwright and actor.
I'm blessed to be at this prison. I really believe I am.
You told me you were done.
Inmate Sturgill is just one of 10 men who chose to spend their time in prison this past year learning the art of playwriting.
Did he threaten you in any way?
For this jail inmate, the writing process helped him look beyond these walls.
Just because you're locked up or you've lost family or stuff, the world don't quit turning. And there's something out there positive for all of us. We just got to grab a hold of it. Writing may be mine.
Only crazy people talk to themselves.
Crazy!
This is Pioneer Playhouse director Robbie Henson's second theatrical season with the inmates at Northpoint.
We think this program challenges them. We think it gets them to face where their past mistakes came from, and there's a lot of positive that can come from that.
With a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts, instruction from local playwright Liz Orendorf, and professional actors from the renowned Playhouse, these inmates have learned to write from their guts.
They have learned the power of words and the emotional power behind words. Some of them have just really, it's been a visceral experience.
I wrote about, for the first time, it's been cathartic for me, for the death of my son. For those of us that signed up for the program and were able to tough it out to the end.
Inmate number 099536 titled his play 12 Minutes.
It was about time he won.
What is the cliche? Big boys don't cry, but I'll tell you that. Here's the other side of that. No, but real men do. Real men do. I was able to cry and release emotions and things about all that had been trapped up for years.
Yeah, hold on.
Ricky Cavan's dramatic story is quite personal. The lead character painfully describes watching his son die in a fire while he was in jail in western Kentucky.
An electric jolt ran straight from my eyes, all over my body, to my heart, as I realized that that kid was mine. Mr. Hargrove, I saw that little boy take his last breath in this world on a 13-inch television set.
Inmate Cavan says this is the first time in his life he's talked about the pain and guilt of losing his son.
There was a part of me missing. I didn't know it. And when I was finally able to uncover and elaborate on my feelings about what that loss meant to me, what that did to me as a person, And to put it out there on paper, I sort of became a whole person again.
As they spend their time inside Northpoint thinking about the crimes they've committed, it's the playwriting class, these inmates say, that reminds them their voices can and eventually may reach outside yet again.
They need a Pioneers Playhouse in every prison, not just Kentucky, in America.
6 plays by Northpoint inmate writers were performed at the Barrage Performing Arts Center in Manhattan in May. Statistics show that inmates enrolled in prison programs have a reduced chance of reoffending when they go free. We will be right back.